I just brushed my hair and hopped on. I just felt after a couple lives, and yes, go to Rob Typical Skeptic. He's a very wonderful channel. Just promoting him a little bit, giving him acknowledgement and support that not a whole lot seem to sometimes do. And I feel like we need to pay more appreciation to everyone else's channels a little more and be a little more supportive of each other. Things are getting chaotic. I'm going to lay the law down right now in my channel. I'm laying the rules, ground rules. Don't I'm going to have to charge for personal energetic readings, realizing there's way to my readings. And yeah, I'm sorry, but I require at least a donation of sorts for any personal reading because they take up to 15 minutes or longer. So for a personal reading, I'm going to require a donation. But I'm just here to talk about energy work. But if you want to throw in a donation on my in my description and title is my Cash App. Throw $5 or so or whatever you want to donate. I feel personally that it's actually very very cheap and very generous because I'm realizing that so many people are misinformed and so many people. I mean, you really got to use your discernment when you're asking people for readings, and I really should charge more, but I feel like too many people get ripped off from readings, so I just because see, I'm a super empath. I can read energy, so I can tell if someone's lying or not, or full of it if they're not reading energy, if they're not actually doing it legit or right. I'll be able to tell right away. So I just forewarn people, anybody that constantly want to go to those, that's fine. That's your discernment. That's your free will. But I just want to say it comes with consequences sometimes. So just be more discerning of who you ask for energy readings. I cleanse and clear my space all the time. I work with dragons and unicorns. For anyone that's never seen me, I work with those energies. And angelics too, the higher seraphim, and occasionally lion star beings will show up. Big lion warriors, older than the Lyrans, a real ancient race. And I tap into what I can. And so if anyone wants to say hello in chat, hi Jason. Oh, interesting. All sorts of people in chat. Hi. I just want to do an energy discussion here, but if anyone wants to donate, feel free to donate for a personal reading. I have that option while I'm reading. Oh, here, Jason, let me do you a favor. Just a second. There you go. I made you mod, so I have a mod in here. I trust your judgment. I trust you. Everyone, keep in check. Hi, Selena. Oh, well, I know you're driving, but here, I'll give you my PayPal. PayPal. I don't have PayPal link, but I have my Cash App in the description. If Jason wants to fuddle around and find it for me and post it in the... There we go. Hit the inappropriate ones. We're looking for positive interaction. Positive vibes. Oh, I'm playing with my light here. Strobe light. But I was going to do some card readings and talk about energy and talk about other tarot readers and talking about this discernment and learning to decide whether it's good for you or not. I just feel like there's a serious lack of discernment between tarot readers. I mean, if it's resonating with you, that's great. But if it don't, and I mean seriously, if you're getting a reading that's similar to everybody else, they're not individually tuning into that person. They're doing a collective reading, and then you're wasting your money because you're not getting a personal reading. I've noticed there's a lot of people that use my energy without consent, and there's a lot that are in my energy field. I do not consent to. And the manipulation of energy with tarot readers is getting outlandishly crazy. You guys got real positive comments. Thank you. But I was going to pull some cards for the collective while I talk about energy. Collective reading. What's going on with all this new energy coming in? It was chaos yesterday. Oh, I'm from the United States. I try not to say where exactly I'm from too much because their energetic attacks occur on a lot of targeted individuals, and it's best to not tell people exactly where you're from in chats. I'm learning to be more discerned of my energies, and you call your energy back all the time. Make sure you're calling your energy back all the time, because that's the problem. People take other energies from other people constantly, and a lot of the times they're unaware of through attachments and negative interference from other beings. There's a lot of stuff that goes on that you need to just be more aware of, and I just want to talk about that because I've read into all sorts of different energies, and I'm really amped up right now. I got a lot going on. I'm literally standing on this big old 10-pound, no, it's probably 20-pound rock. Just stay grounded with actual grounding energies. So yeah, I just wanted to keep talking about energy. Then my chat might have froze. Hello, Raju. Is it Raju? That's a cool name. I just want to, help people be more mindful of who's in their energy. Kinetic earthquake energy. There's definitely something going on. I got 2 cards pulled. I guess they only want 2 pulled right now. And I need the cards because I deal with so much energy to keep it focused. Otherwise, I can do readings all day without cards. It just helps focus the energy in a direction. All right, Black Dragon. Cocoons you so that your divine potential grows. Meditate, undergo a metamorphosis. Ooh, my Black Dragon is working on something with me. Oh yeah. And anyone going through an energetic metamorphosis change into a higher frequency, a higher level, or even just a rebirth of yourself to maintain your current status happens a lot too. I know a lot of this stuff might be a little hard for people to understand, but trust me, once you start unlocking things, you'll start figuring it out yourself. Okay, I'm going to read what each one is about. See, I like to use the book so that I can explain it further so everybody understands on a detailed level what I'm talking about. All right, because dragons work in multiple different dimensions and multiple levels, multiple frequencies. A lot can interchange. Some are specifically for a certain frequency. Oh, there's an earthquake going on. No wonder. I couldn't sleep. I slept. There's another thing. When you're self-sustained with your own energy and your connections, you will be so amped up. You can't sleep sometimes. Yeah, that's me. I had 3 hours of sleep. I kept laying down like, why am I not sleeping? Why can't I sleep? There's a huge shift change because there was serious chaotic energy yesterday. And I don't think it was anyone's fault because in Rob, Typical Skeptic, if anybody watches, you woke up at 5 a.m.? I woke up at 7 a.m. I went to bed at 4 a.m. I slept literally like an hour, maybe 2. Just enough to have extremely vivid dreams, which now after I woke up a while, it kind of faded, but some were really cool. I know, that's rough. Well, then I got my kid off to school and I watched something um our daily lives, our daily lives podcast, and that's on usually like 8 a.m., 9 a.m., somewhere around there. And he was going on about a bunch of stuff too. And well, then I went to sleep and I took a nap until noon, and that's as much sleep as I got. Now I'm fired up, and I'm like, well, I gotta read cards, man. I gotta filter my energy out somehow and help. So I'm like, well, I better talk about energy. Oh, hey, look at that, 5 likes and 5 in here. Thank you. And if anyone wants me to sneak in a personal reading, donations. Oh, here, Selena. I know you're busy, but or Miss Mr. Mission Control. See, my dragons really like him. He's awesome. Selena too. There you go. Just add at least one more moderator. I trust your judgment, Selena. And don't be afraid to use it either. That's my guidelines, my basic rules here. Everyone keep it positive. No trash talk. All perspectives welcome, but if you can't handle mine, you can leave because it's my channel. I will not bend myself to anyone else. Oh, thank you. I just want to, straightforward because I'm learning. I'm watching this other tarot reader, and man, she's the boss. She's cool. She's strict in her chat, man. She don't take no crap. All right, I'll do your reading in a second. Let me read these dragons quick. It's just to give you an idea of what's working with some people. Okay, we've got a fifth dimensional black dragon are powerful. They only come to us when you're ready to nurture a new idea, concept, or to enable our divine potential to grow. Black is the ultimate divine feminine color, the shade of mystery and magic, of secrets and hidden hopes. Prepare to surrender to the black dragon. They will cocoon us in a silky black energy, and we rest within this safe, dark place. They will enable the new to develop within us. Eventually, we will emerge like a butterfly, having undergone a profound metamorphosis. Sorry, my cat over there. Choosing this card suggests it's time to rest for during such moments of relaxation, divine creative ideas, way of thinking, concept, times of peace and stillness, fresh seeds and ideas can grow. The mighty black dragons wish to create a dark cocoon for you now so you can learn and germinate and sprout, and you're asking to accept their assistance. For it will serve your spiritual growth. Take time to meditate or reflect, and the dragons will surround you with their breath. When you are ready, the black dragons will help you in the nurture in the new growth and help them hold your vision until it comes into glorious fruitations. They will also be working with you in your sleep state and unaware their presence, so they acknowledge their help. Expect to be different and be ready to spread your wings. So yeah, your feminine energy. And this isn't just for the feminine. It's not just for females either. Males have a feminine side as well. And so a lot of you could be going through that metamorphosis change at the moment. Sorry. And Archangel Gabriel Dragon. He's the one with me right now. Mr. Fang. Mr. Fang here sleeping. Fang sleeping? You here? Hey, goofballs here. He's really funny. I know him. They hang out on my shoulders and help me through my discernment. I'm getting better at tuning into the telepathic part of it, though, but they still like to do this. Yep, see, acknowledgement. They always shake my shoulder and go, yep, it's my... Self-discipline will speed ascension and bring joy. You can carry Archangel Gabriel's diamond. Ooh. I'm gonna find him in here. Hold on. Oh, he's right here. Look at that. Fifth dimensional white diamond white dragons. serve Archangel Gabriel, the mighty pure white angel of clarity, joy, and hope. When we are ready to connect more deeply to him, his dragons shine their crystal light to our energy field and physical body, allowing deep cleansing and purification to take place. They light up our true essence, become transparent to the spiritual world. That means that all the lower energy that has not been released from our auric field become visible. So it's important to forgive, love, and respect others, and our aura become totally clear. Then the dragons will rejoice and are ready to walk the diamond ascension path. They will lead the way, clearing and energizing our sparkling new high frequency journey and bring us clarity, hope, and joy. Archangel Gabriel, with his diamond wings, can overlight us. Ooh, thanks for sharing. Oh, those actually work. You know how to post them in there real good. That's awesome. There's something big deal going on. Everyone in chat want to check that out as the high energies. I'm floating. I'm standing on my rock. Yeah, I like to check the spikes if there's solar activity, the solar stuff too. The spiking, when it spikes way up, is when it's really high too, and when it'll spike, and the next day or within that same time period actually. Sometimes a earthquake goes off, and that's another thing. Perceiving and reading energy as well is the potential for things to travel faster than human instruments can measure. Because a lot of us going through these ascension symptoms and more aware of their energy and more aware of energy around them will notice that people will talk about the flares hitting days later and I'm just like, no, you're full of crap. No offense, but uh instruments don't always measure everything. And and our bodies are becoming more in tune with earth is what's going on. Is we're becoming more in tune with Gaia and the frequency, and so now we're sensing when she feels everything, and it's actually a lot sooner. Ionic radiation hits almost immediately. Yeah, and I wanted to talk about that. There was some lady that brung up the radiation. Oh, I gotta get to Selena's reading first. I'm getting off track. Okay, Selena, let me do your reading first. Let me finish. I really want to go into that too. They really want me to tell you. Okay, calm down, guys. We'll get there. Okay, the dragon can illuminate you in happiness, clarity, and higher expectation. You will become a shining beacon, automatically radiate light that showers others away. You've learned the right to be a walking master. You carry the fields of glorious light and carry Gabriel's cosmic diamond, which is a life transformation ascension tool. The white diamond dragons will swirl and dance around you, ensuring with a glitter shimmer cosmic diamond stays securely in place over your energy field. It will protect your aura and fill you with joy, purity, and bliss. My cat's going off too. I'm sorry. He's Adam. Shh, you guys. Gosh. Now they're playing with the cat. I have baby dragons all over the place. For those new tuning in, they like to visit Mr. Mission Control. But I think they're harassing the cat at the moment. Yep. They're harassing the kitty. All right. Celine. What kind of card reading would you like? I have the Starseed Oracle. That might be actually, they want me to do that one. You got some Starseed Oracle coming. Kitty, cats, and birds. Well, I bought this fancy new toy. Whoa. Hold on, guys. They're all excited. Sheesh. Well, I'll stick with that one. Yeah. This is definitely a... Okay, all of these? Okay. You got the mother load of cards. There you go, Selena. See? Your donations give them inspiration and they want to share. Oh yeah, I got a new cat toy that's an automatic thing, and it turns and spins, and I'm just like, oh, that freaks me out. I'm just like, whoa, and cats like that. Well, apparently they do, but he was meowing at it. He couldn't get it. It is hilarious, actually. Okay, karmic. Oh, and the first one is karmic relationships. Oh, you're so funny, Mr. Mission Control. I was talking about the cats. It's like this automated like thing with a butterfly attachment for them to like attack. Orion energy. Jeez! Interrupt my live. Calm down. Shh. Soul growth and conflict. So we got karmic relations. I've never had a cat try to interrupt my live before. That's weird. Too much energies, I guess. Probably hard for everybody to calm down. All right. At least he's blessing us all with his energy. Maybe it's a warning for others. The constellation Orion is thought to many have been a place of great polarity and of eventual unity. Some believe that many starseeds who are part of this cosmic history are incarnated on Earth now and are playing out karmic relationships from Orion times. Perhaps you're one of them. Polarity causes conflict and highlights separation. However, because of this conflict also result in unity and growth. Too many misunderstandings are caused when we don't open our hearts and minds and see things from a different point of view. When we go to reactive suggestion mode instead of gathering courage to open our heart, we should admit that we have reacted because of our own woundings and find a mutual ground. We're all innocent children looking to be seen, understood, cherished. It's much harder to grow closer through conflict. That is to grow further apart, and yet it's the invitation of conflict. It's easy to react and take things personally. It's more challenging to see the innocence of all involved and find a way to grow closer through the conflict. It's through relationships that we grow through the most. How can how can you soften your heart and drop your defense enough to see things from a different point of view? How can you see innocence of all involved and you learn and see similarities rather than differences? Ooh, that had good insight. And then we have the Seven Star Sisters. That is a cool card. Look at that. Oh, don't worry. I picked up Selena. But you might need something to hear too. But this is definitely her reading. I know you mentioned before sometimes I sneak in. But we are working with Selena. Seven Star Sisters. Seven Star Sisters. I'm just trying to get the feeling of it. And wow, there's this intense energy going on. Woo! I can definitely feel it though. I hope my readings are very, very helpful. I just like to hold the card up so you get the energy of it while I read. There are new creations that want to be born, beauty that yearns to be woven, new consciousness that's longing to breathe into life. If you draw this card, you're being called to surrender to these creations to usher in a new era of consciousness. And do you weave a web of life? This is card of the artist and midwife. You're being called to ponder questions. What wants to be birthed through you? What creations are whispering in your ear? What beauty are you being called to make? Creativity and intuition come from the same sacred place. They occur when we find ourselves flowing in the rest of life. Earth is renowned as a planet of manifestation and creativity, and yet so many of us have forgotten how to create. Somewhere along the way, we stopped seeing ourselves as artists, as creatives, as poets, yet the human is to be creative. Creativity is part of your true nature. Perhaps you're being called to surrender to a creative project, such as new business or a book. Perhaps you're being called to weave beauty in your home the way you or in the way you cook. Regardless of the end result, you're being called to express yourself through your creativity, to surrender to the creative projects, both scare and excite you, to find a way to weave beauty back into everyday life, for there's creative spirit, soul are present. That's cool because she just offered to help me with a bunch of stuff. Oh my goodness, your guys are crazy in here. And I'm getting warm as heck. Oh no, the bathroom flooded. Jason, it's kind of ironically funny. There's a lot of chaos going on right now. I'm getting really warm and toasty. There's definitely some high energy floating about. Wow. You're definitely getting a very thorough reading, Selena. The cosmic heart, devotion, potency, make your life a moving prayer. Oh, I hope she's still on. I hope you're still listening. Because that so resonated too. Creations, haha. You just offered to help me as well with creative stuff. That's cool. I think this card was for both of us. Oh, you're nuts back there. You look at the background. Look at that crazy dude. Oh, my hair's getting fluffy. That cat has lost his marbles. It's too much for him to handle. Well, and that goes to saying that the radiation coming from that is really strong right now, and it's probably bothering him. Sometimes my other cat will throw up. And you know what? We'll go into that too. I'll do another live sometime about radiation sickness and how to help yourself with that. Longing for home, homesick for stars. Well, I was going to read the Cosmic Heart, but this one popped up first, so I think I'm supposed to start with this one. All right. Well, better. Where we go? Herath is a Welsh word that's difficult to translate and difficult to say too. But it refers to certain longing or homesickness, a yearning for a home or a place which we cannot return. This unexplainable, unshakable longing for home is common in starseeds and old souls. Perhaps you have had it since birth, for some in a distant memory of a planet, galaxy, or star system in the universe that their soul remembers and yearns to return to. A place they may have experienced more than Earth. For others, in a longing for the unity of Source, a remembering of interconnected oneness. This yearning can lead some starseeds to travel, searching all corners of the planet to find a physical place that feels more like home. For others, it can manifest the need to find home, a journey to find somewhere that truly belong. If you resonate with a yearning for home but really don't know where home is, you're being invited to remember your soul has chosen to be on earth. You've been called to fully commit to embody in your life. You're being assured that you didn't come here alone, and your soul consciously decided to experience what it's like to be a soul in a human body on this planet at this time. You're being called to anchor all of your presence, your personality, your soul, and your spirit in and here and now, to fully commit and living this life right now, to commit and putting 2 feet completely in. And ironically, you're driving right now is kind of funny. Are you actually headed home? the dragons took that kind of literally, I think. You guys are funny. Really tuned into what you're up to at the moment. Let's see. Just going through my cards. All right. Cosmic Heart. See, like my readings are pretty spot on. You are headed home. Look at that. When you surrender to the state of devotion, you find yourself flowing in all of life. You're being called to refocus your attention deep within to the intelligence of your own heart, to bow with deep reverence to your inner temple, to live your life in a devotion to this place, to make your life one big move in prayer. Perhaps you felt a bit off kilter lately, sensing the potency of why you're doing things has gotten a little watered down or weak. Perhaps you've forgotten what made you start doing them in the first place. This is you to call to take a moment, reconnect with the truth in the very center of your heart, to get back to essence of what you're about, to devote your life to what you care most about, to turn your gaze deep, 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 deep within. There are reasons for harvesting, the seasons for sowing. Right now you're being called to plant your soul seeds and sow them into deep devotion, to feed them in the sweet waters of your own soul, to lose yourself in the potency of what's the most expands of your heart, to live your life according to what makes you come alive rather than everyone else thinks, to make your life one big moving prayer. Oh, this is very good, and this helps you with discernment as well through everyone else's crap. You alone know what's right here, not anybody else. You can ask so many tarot readers all day long, and they will never come up with what's right here. That is your true purpose, is what's right in your heart, and you know what's right and what's not. If you have a card reader that isn't resonating with you, well, then they probably didn't clean their aura, they didn't clear their area, they're picking up energies from other people, they're not keeping to their own energetic connections, they might have attachments, they might have they might have a lot going on with them, and they probably shouldn't be reading cards and take a break. I took a long break to clear and remove all my stuff. I got Mr. Energy Clearer over here too. Woo! Hi! Hi! You got Adam over here. Hi, buddy. Oh, look at you. He's sending you some cuddles, Selena. He's sending you some love too. Alright, restoring hope. Look at that. Got a lot of dragon messages today. They're really on a roll. There's a beautiful card. I don't know if you can see it while you're driving. Coming to the heart space always brings tranquility, harmonious in action. Harmonious in action. Going within self brings harmony to the rest. All right. I'm going to do, let's see what else. Oh, the Ascension ones. Ooh, those are amazing. Where do you want these? This? Oh, nope. The angels are speaking. Whoa. Okay, that's the fastest I've pulled a card. Selena, we're on pop. Ooh, the high energies, man. That's the fastest I've pulled a card for you and anybody. Huh? That was cool. We got Archangel Gabriel, Archangel Michael, and Uriel hanging about. Metatron. Oh, yeah. We got a whole bunch hanging out. Did you slow down? I need to actually shuffle the card to get the card. So what all the archangels here up in the corner for support, Selena? Is that it for the cards? Oh, okay. You know what? I can figure out where I set my stuff down. There we go. We got 4 of air. Time to rest and take a vacation. Allow more time before making a decision. Here you go. Allow more time in between making decisions. I think that's what a lot of us are going through right now. There seems to be, that pertains to the energy going on right now as well. When there's high energy, it's best to just sit and relax, let it center in, because that's helping you through a rebirth, a regrowth, manifestation of new things. And so it's best to keep your area clear, do a lot of cleansing, and keeping your energies all locked up. Protect your boundaries, protect your aura. I'll still read what it says, but that's what I get. We gotta protect our energy better from other people. Not everyone in chat, or not necessarily my chat, but in other chats too. Not everyone is honest. I know everybody likes to try to say everyone wants to come together and be as one, but there's not a lot of honest people in chat sometimes. So it's best to be mindful of your surroundings. It's time to rest. Take a vacation. Just create time to regroup, rejuvenate, retreat from the world. Any stress or concerns. If you've been ill, focus upon healing. Don't rush back to action. You need some time alone. This situation requires significant reflection on your part. Meditation may be provided answers you seek. You've been exhausted in intellect possibilities for a solution. The need to get more sleep, allowing more time before making a choice. Feeling mentally exhausted. I think there's a lot of us going on. See, I think we're reading into what a lot of us need to take a break. If that doesn't hurt, if this doesn't hit you specifically, it's probably talking about Rob. Rob, if you're watching, did you pop in chat? I know he needs to take a break. Woo. He does a lot. That's probably what a lot of us have thinking about lately too. But we have renewal. So a lot of that rest is a renewal process. Review, evaluate, variable assessment the facts. Time to move to a new direction. I think a lot of us have been getting this lately. I just got a sense that more of us need to focus on ourselves and focus on what we need to accomplish. There's getting to be too much distraction. That's what I'm getting. Yep. Too much distractions in everyone else's channels. The angels sent you this card because you're near the end of a project or at a crossroad on the threshold of making important change. This card signifies it's time to review and do some evaluation. Make thoughtful judgments regarding your life and make confident choices. Rest easy, knowing that you've prepared well. Situations are becoming resolved favorably for you. A career or a job change, moving in a different direction, a new beginning. Call on this archangel who helps to evaluate your life and clearly decide upon appropriate changes. Spend time alone, pad of paper and pen, and call upon Jeremiah to help review what needs to be transformed, healed, or released. There you go. Yeah, I better use them angelic connections hanging out back there. They have a lot to share. I think I'm going to start working with them a little more frequently. Well, I do all the time, but, more consciously instead of subconsciously. There's a cute little card. Wisdom. Unicorns. An owl. It was just randomly sitting there, so I'm like, oh, I might as well read it. Now this is the last deck I'll go into. I hope a lot of this is helping you, Selena. There must be some big decisions going on. new things gonna start developing. Probably your readings. You probably need to do that more on your and have your own channel and do that more often. Like what we've been doing. You make a YouTube channel, woman. I'd go to your channel and support as much as I could too. I think I'm venturing out and supporting more people too. Definitely gonna start because I'm actually on quite a few podcasts once in a while. I'll jump in and go to other places. I don't hang out just at Rob's. Woo! And then went flying, girl. I resonate to certain energies where a message needs to get across. If you ever find yourself relationship harmony, crystals. If you ever find yourself floating to another channel, there's usually a reason you're there. Or energetically driven to assist in other channels or just listen. Sometimes it's to broaden your perspective on something you never thought about. Because I've been pulled lately to completely different channels with totally different perspectives. And I honestly see, and what I'm noticing is that your YouTube will filter and make you focused on one area, and you need to venture out of there and learn to look stuff up and find new ideas. Because that one I shared with you that one time, can't remember her name, but a lot of it was resonating, but not all of it. Some of it was still kind of like, oh, I don't know, but and see, that's where discernment comes in play. You got to really be mindful of what you're listening to. Not everything is going to resonate. Not everything might not be true, but yet there might be a piece of information you need. Crystals. See, you need to work with crystals. Tune into the powerful vibration support of crystals to help on your ascension path. With your specific situation, crystals are the physical manifestation of spiritual consciousness. See, that's how other beings can connect with you too, is through crystals. They're in divine geometric form of light with immense benefits for you to tap into. Each type of crystal vibrates with a special light frequency, a subtle energetic resonance. They're powerful healing and spiritual transformation. Crystals can help you to remove energetic blockages, open your spiritual communication, bring mental and emotional healing, and so much more. You can turn into the crystal energy within the earth through meditation. You can actually purchase crystals to keep in your home and on you. Listen to your intuition as to specific types of crystals that offer right energetic support for you now. The ones you like and feel drawn to are a wonderful place to start. There are many ways to work with crystals. You can wear them, sleep with them, meditate with them, create crystal grids, and energetically invoke the vibration of crystals within the earth. Take some quiet time to meditate with crystals. Try laying them on different parts of your body to feel their vibration. Listen to your heart and take a step in the direction of inviting more of the energy of crystals into your life. As you continue to move through the ascension process, we are becoming crystalline yourself. Tuning into the steady, consistent, high vibrational energy of crystals will help you to make this shift and guide through changes in your life with grace, ease, and love. See, hopefully you're still there, Selena. This one is definitely right up our alley. This is what more people, more awake to their energy and can feel energy, the more sensitive you get, is because you're becoming a crystalline person yourself. And that's why salt is most amazing. This is a cleansing property. This cleanses, clears all your crystals, including you. If this starts getting a little moisture and I got little balls clumped up, I can hold that clump and just hold it, and I'll cleanse out my whole system just holding it. I mean, this stuff is more for than just crystals, it's for you as well. You can just hold salt in your hand and it will clear your aura. You don't have to sit there and soak in the bath all the time, although that's extra nice. I definitely should have, see, that's what I should do. I should have crystal classes because, I mean, I got crystals all over the place for specific things. I got to learn to write them all down. Or maybe send some of the healing energies of this to you, Selena. If you feel the energies there. And see, I can do this and I can do help unlock something. And like I said, I'm still learning what my gifts actually can do, but I know I can unlock gifts for people as well. Through all my crystals that I collect and my energy, I can push my energy through the crystal and direct it to you. Or I could even, like, this is my feminine side. I can even hold this. I should even hold this here. And if I connect through you energetically through here, you will start to feel it just by me holding it and connecting through our energy. I'm not sure specifically, but you may have feel like a energetic sensation. There's a dragon helping with it right now too. I can feel them play with it. Oh, they're fighting over it. You guys, we're helping Selena, you goofballs. Arguing who wants to play with it. There we go. So, if you, I should set something up for that. Relationship harmony. Your last card, and I can let you go, and then you can sit and I'll finish my energy conversation. And I should bring all the crystals in about it too, because that's definitely a big thing going on right now. The more crystalline we get, the more we wake up and unlock things, more energetic stuff. And you seriously, anyone new stopping by, you really have to become more aware of your energy. I mean, the more you unlock, the more you're gonna feel things energetically, and and that's where fear can stop your progress instantly. You can't let it just stop you completely. You got to get past that fear of not understanding it to figuring it out. I think that's where a lot of people are missing the point. They're missing a lot of their gifts and not unlocking enough of their potential because they let fear get in the way because they don't understand what's going on. All right, your relationship angel now draws your awareness. Ooh, Archangel Metatron. He's bringing your awareness towards a relationship in your life that needs healing, rejuvenation, that needs to alter in some way to raise its vibration to better serve both your unique soul paths. Healing relationships is not about restoring what has been the past. It's about evolving the relationship into a more authentic connection between souls. Envision you and other person, and it may not necessarily mean like boyfriend, girlfriend, could be a friend, it could be anybody. I just like to add a broader perspective because I think too many people get caught up in, oh, it's this person, it's going to be this person, and it's not necessarily always your significant other either. It could be like a spiritual relationship with other beings trying to help you. Envision you and another person both surrounded with golden angelic light, which dissolves tension between you and clears away clouds of thought, belief, and past patterns that are lowering the vibration. This golden light clears the slate and cleanses the relationship, allowing its rebirth to a higher frequency of expression. Imagine the lines of communication between you and this other being empowered, authentic, and healthy, which energetically look like golden streams of light or shooting stars with golden trails between you. Is that what you see, or are they heavy chains, thin threads, or areas that are burnt, smoked, or damaged, representing your lines of communication? At this time, each of your relationship angel support is in healing the lines of communication, according to divine will, helping you to communicate with ease, understanding, compassion, clarity, and love. Now release the outcome and vibration of the relationship over the divine. When you release the attachment, surrender your will, open your heart, and allow in the highest grade of good to unfold, and you enable the highest possible vibrations of this relationship to be. Oh, that brings up attachment. Oh, see, energetic. Talking about energy. That's a thing. That's another issue. You can gain attachments from anything. You can gain an attachment from something getting too stale or old. You can get attachments. There's multiple entities that will attach to your trauma, that will attach to your energetic stuff going on. Why it's good to clear, cleanse, and fix it all. Oh, thank you. Hi, Tennessee. Hi, guys. And there's like 6 high energy going on. The dragons are nuts. This is why I'm flinging my card around. I was getting warm and toasty. There was like high energy coming in. And there still is. Oh. I have 4 archangels directly working with me as we speak right this minute. I'm having a chat about energy and attachments and just an overall. And anyone want to donate, I can give a personal reading. Celine, I hope that was good. If there's anything else you needed for donations, thank you. But it's starting to come together. Oh, then we got the kiddo. Hold on a second. 1 second, everybody. There we go. I just had to make sure I wasn't interrupted. I just wanted to do a series, about energy and everything. That's what the whole base of it is. And with attachment, you can. See, there's so much to talk about. Okay, clarity. Focus the energy on releasing attachments is actually easier than people think. It's once you've grown past that attachment or gone past what's going on, you can cleanse and clear it easily. But it's attachments happen more of everyone finds them negative, but in a way they're actually positive. They're pulling on things you need to be aware of. Like some people will get attachments to their emotions, and then you'll have things attached to your chakra system because your chakra system is part of your emotional balancing stuff. I know. See, now I'm going to be talking about that, and some of you guys might not understand the chakra system either. So, I don't know. See, there's so much to the. I mean, I should have like chakra classes. Maybe I'll start that too. See, I'm starting to think maybe I should have certain classes about certain things. I might have to actually charge for that though, because if I do an actual class, it takes a lot of energy, and I'm actually healing you and doing stuff personally for you while I'm teaching. So that's why a lot of these collective readings, you're making bank. Donations would be appreciated at the moment, but I understand when people are hard up and can't afford it. But I do have my Cash App in the description if anybody would like to donate, please. And thank you. And if you would like a personal reading before I'm done, because I'm about done, I was going to try to keep it an hour. Well, maybe I'll go a little longer. I gotta talk more about the energies, but because there's high energy going on right now, so they want me to make use of it and get a lot of help out there. People not understanding the energetic connections, and because I can feel and sense all energetic connections, which takes, and in a sense, it's harder to discern, but yet I'm in mastering it. I will learn so much more in depth detail than anybody. Not trying to say I'm better than anybody, but in a sense, it's really, really hard, but I'll just have easier understanding so I can share for other people and explain things. Because energy goes both ways. When you tap, and that's what I don't understand some of the people in other people's chats when they tap into people's energies and try to do black magic on them or any magical crap, it's really not wise. Because you're also tapping in to someone else's energetic aura. You're also tapping into someone else's, and you don't know who that person is. You really shouldn't. Speaking from experience, I am an actual guardian, and the fact that people tap into it, you're gonna invite a lot of things you don't want. I'm serious. I have a harder time removing certain things, and those also at Tennessee, Kentucky's Bigfoot's here because Matt is amazing. Matt is amazing. He helped me remove a lot of black goo. For some reason, as strong as my energy is and as strong as I am, I still have a hard time even removing that. So it's mainly probably because I need to work on more tools a certain way. I gotta improve my tools. See, a lot of it energetically is like improving your tools. Like I use crystals for a lot of healing. So far, I've mastered in the not mastered, but I'm still working on it. It's constant progress, but I'm really good with healing with crystals and healing with my card readings, clearing things from other people during the card readings, and doing a lot of healing. But the defense part gets a little tricky. Totally removing anything in my field, well, that's what my help is for. All the archangels got our backup right now. I'm trying to focus hard so I can talk about this because the energies is like nuts. And I think it's because all four of them are protecting me in their protective energetic shield as well. Yeah. So not only is there high energy incoming, I'm surrounded by a lot of energetic beings at the moment too. Oh, and I'm standing on your rock as well to kind of maintain that. I got rocks in my pocket. I got rocks. I'm gonna have to like just have a dirt pile. I'm just gonna have to like sit outside to do lives maybe when it warms up. That's what I'll do. That I'll go to like a park just to stay focused. Cause see, that's my problem is I have all this high, serious, hardcore, intense energy, but I have to ground it even stronger. And that's what a lot of people don't understand too, is the grounding part of all this energy coming in is what you really got to do right now. And everybody might even be ungrounding me by not being grounded as well. That's another energetic share connection that you have is if someone's not grounded in your area while you're talking, they can unground you as well. So I already cleansed and cleared everything before I started, but yeah, I'm going to hang on to some rocks. Here. Well, that was good. That's probably not a good one. Oh, here we go. This is actually a very... Cleo did this. Focus on this rock for grounding purposes. Ground yourself with this rock or any rock of your choice that you have in your home. And we'll send out this lovely grounding red energy. See, a lot of people misunderstand the red as bad, but red is actually grounding energy. And red is earth energy. Red in general is earth energy. And the red chakra filters out all your negative, and literally that's what you do. Oh, that's oh, it's coming to me. See, I'm focused now. Focused. I had to talk it out and sort it out to get to the focus point of the chakra system. Sweet. That's how you raise your frequency. People are like, well, how do you raise your frequency? It's not just about keeping positive, which is a big part of it, though. Being able to transmute that into positive solutions is a much better option than sitting in the negative state. And I'm getting at with this is you start off with grounding. You work your root chakra hardcore. You get this root chakra and you envision it, and you envision anchors and roots literally going all the way to the earth. You can psychically do it as well, which works even more to you physically, psychically bind and anchor deep roots into the earth. And it helps protect against. Oh, and see, that's what a lot of people need to work on this more frequently as well. The grounding aspect will protect against abductions. It will protect against other entities. It will protect against, and you will constantly, like during this energy wave, have beings that will untether you purposely so that you're vulnerable to attack. That's what targeting truly is to pull you off your anchor. As long as you're firmly anchored, your shield will maintain, and it will strengthen even further every time something tries to come at you, and you hang on to that anchor. And that's the starting point of your chakra system. And that's like literally your third dimension, your 3D. And then you get up to the next chakra, and then you cleanse and clear all that out and do an extensive healing process. And see, I should have it listed. I don't know exactly, but it's got each level that you go up deals with certain emotions that you're cleansing, clearing, and healing. And if something is missing or you're lacking something, you will get sick from a certain thing, and it's like a ding ding ding. It's like a bell when you get sick from something, or a certain emotion starts getting out of hand and you become unbalanced. And see, that's a lot of being energetically aware of your emotions. Everything has energy and frequency, and once you're more aware of your own emotions, you can balance it out easier. I do it through frequency music and crystals. And basically, every time you work really, really hard on a certain chakra system, it levels you up into a dimension. That's what dimensions are. Dimensions are connected to your chakra systems. You want to reach higher and higher, you work on that chakra system. And like right now, I probably need to work on my throat chakra and clear it out because my throat's getting really dry too. It's probably from so much talking though, because I've been talking for an hour. But a lot of healing in lots of water. Oh, and that's another thing. Lots of water in between frequency music that enough people aren't doing. They want me to make sure. I actually had a very, very vivid dream about water. I was in this area where I was going downstairs, and there's literally water coming down the stairs, and the whole area was blue. So, in a sense, I think they were trying to show me how to keep my chakra system cleared out, my throat chakra. That's what he said. That's what I get from it. There may be other reasons too, but well, and there was like adjacent from that room, there was entities, not really entities, but like shadows of people all in like this swimming pool floating around. So I'm assuming it's letting me know I need to purge and remove all that. Yeah. So, yeah, so you learn a lot in your dreams too if you pay attention. Sometimes it's not always exactly what you see. You got to discern through it on a different level. You need a different perspective because a lot of dreams are manipulated through different ways, and not it's like camouflaged. Okay, it's to say, I'm trying to figure out the word. They're trying to come up with a word. They can't figure it out how to explain it. You need some help there, buddies. Basically, they're trying to. Oh, what are you trying to get at? Any help in chat? Anybody want to figure it out? We're getting about something. Something about dreams. Cause see, I'm thinking it in my head, but the words illusions. Oh, there we go. For some reason, they couldn't connect to that. The illusions, like, because I had a dream about being in a spacecraft once, and I knew it wasn't a ship, because the more and more I became aware of my surroundings, the more I could start seeing through it. They were helping me discern where I was, and realize I had been taken onto a ship. And it was funny too. That's what's just funny. I have to share that. They want me to share that. Because I was sitting in a chair in a house, but then it started like, and it started melting away. And then I was like on the floor, and I like fell on the floor because it made me disoriented. Almost like it was almost too much, and I couldn't quite handle it. And so I laid on the floor. And then I got up perfectly fine a few seconds afterwards, and I was laughing at myself, and I'm like, oh, I bet they gotta laugh at, I bet they all laughed at that one. Oh, she can't handle being on a ship. Yeah. Well, so that's when you become more aware when you're doing things. And it wasn't like a bad abduction either. Yeah, some people are actually a part of something bigger that they don't quite understand. They're a part of I think that's where a lot of misconceptions, and I really feel that's where I get annoyed, where I get frustrated though. The angelic one, the angelic side of me, it gets really, frustrated with that part, because then it creates a negative experience, and then everyone thinks they're being abducted, and not everyone is. They volunteered, and they're part of programs. They're part of us helping them understand what's going on down below. We're a lot of us higher connected channeling beings in human form are more of like a means of connection still to them way up there. So and a lot of it gets distorted, a lot of it gets damaged, and a lot of it gets a lot of interference and infiltration is going on right now, hardcore. That's why the high energy right now too is they're trying to cleanse and clear out that distortion. They're trying to help connect the bridges, help connect the bridges, so they're connected again to source and other beings out there that are actually trying to help. The universe is nothing but trying to help us connect again. And everyone will see it as a negative experience because the lack of understanding, the lack of seeing through another perspective. And that's what we're trying to do, is help people understand that not sure there are negative ones out there, but that's not the sole purpose. The universe is always constantly trying to reach out, and there's always beings there for you for assistance. And if you're not sure, always check with Mother Gaia for sure. Go through her first. That's the first frequency and first energy interaction you should make anyway, because that's your grounding. That's connection directly through Mother Earth, through Gaia, is your anchor. And that's how you obtain your first root chakra unlocking, is connecting directly to her on a higher level. And that actually helps you a lot sooner. See, I learned the hard way. I didn't do that at first. I was still trying to understand it all. And now that I got a better going to Tennessee and coming back and definitely learned a strong lesson in grounding. And there's many different levels of grounding in lots of different ways. And you just got to figure out what works best for you. If you feel yourself starting floating off and things hurting, and you need to snap yourself out of it and go, "Oh, I'm being targeted because I'm being a dingaling and I'm not paying attention to my own energy." That's what it is. You're not paying attention to your own energetic self. You gotta, and that's when people can pick on you and pull you out and mess with you. It is all that chaos gets you all confused, and then you lose track of where you're at. So you gotta break free of that, center yourself again with conviction, and you gotta tell all everything else, no, I do not consent. And literally go down on a piece of paper and you write down everything you do not consent to, and then you say it out loud in a firm, loud voice. You use your energy and you push your energy out there and you demand it now. And no, don't just whisper. Don't be like, I do not consent to blah, blah, blah. Do not consent. Use your authoritative voice. You bring that shit in and you center your higher self and you demand, I do not consent to this. I do not consent to that. And boom, instantly, a lot of energy is released that was holding you down. A lot of things will let go. A lot of entities will vacate. A lot of things that don't belong will just drop off. That's how you remove a lot of things connected to you as well. I mean, there's multiple things to work on constantly, and that's just a few. I mean, seriously, list everything you do not consent to. I do not consent to the manipulation of my vessel in any form, any way, from any timeline, from any dimension, from any. I mean, you'll get detailed. You get down in there and you say what you don't consent to, and say that forcefully, like you mean it. No fear in your voice. That's how they get into. No fear in your voice. You demand that presence. You demand your own, because you are your own authority. You command what is allowed in your field. You command what is allowed to interact with you. That is your choice. That is your decision. That is your discernment who you let in. And if you do not have good boundaries, that is your problem. That is not anyone else's. You need to focus on you. And if you go into chat like I'm a high frequency person in general. When I go into chat, I try my hardest to keep my emotions in check, because the higher in frequency you are, your emotions, your energetic presence can actually hurt people. And then you will feel all their projections and you will feel all them energetically in a negative way and feel like they're attacking you because your energy is actually hurting them. So you got to be mindful of your energy just like everybody else in chat needs to be. I'm pretty good at deciphering between everyone too, and I can feel exactly who's coming at me and who's not, and I'll put different emojis in chat to block people, and I'll put I mean you got to keep people out of your bubble. You got to demand your sovereign right. I mean, you got to state your presence. You got to say, I do not consent to any manipulation of anything. I do not consent to your black magic. I do not consent. I do not consent. It's just basically what it is. And that's being more aware of your energies and all that energetic that goes both ways too. If you're open to attacks and you're not grounded enough, everyone else can sense that as well. So in chat, there might be someone that is totally ungrounded, has attachments, and they're literally reflecting all that negativity in chat. And then they don't understand why people are getting agitated with them or frustrated. It's because you're not paying attention and being mindful of your presence. You have to be mindful in chat. You cleanse and clear yourself. You keep your crap in check. And it would save a lot of the chat community problems if people were just more energetically aware of their surroundings. And some people just aren't awake at all to it at all, and that And then that's where you just got to learn how to protect yourself on a higher level and call in assistance from your archangels. Yes. I have dragons. I have the unicorns. The unicorns help raise the frequency even higher when there's a negative situation going on. They'll keep, because I transmute positive energy or negative energy into positive, and so I'll be constantly raising the frequency. And so honestly, the less people try to get offense with, and that's not just me either, that's other people might be like that in chat as well. So if you're constantly going against them and giving them a hard time, their frequency is just going to keep raising higher and higher, and you're just hurting yourself more attacking somebody else. And that's just dumb. So you got to be more, try to be more aware of who you're talking to and learn from other people. Don't just sit there and be like, oh, I know this, I know that. I'm still learning constantly my own energetic connections with so many people. And then I'm realizing that it's my dragons that are filtering out that energy, and I'm actually sensing stuff going through them. So, in a way, that's a lot of people that have dragons and other beings working with them are actually highly protected because of that, because they work directly through source, and you're attacking a dragon while you're attacking someone is ridiculous. That may, because that's what a lot don't understand either with energy and protection. If you're protected by something divine, by source himself, you're really messing with really energy you shouldn't, and it's just going to lower your frequency, and then you're going to be prone to all the negative stuff by being a negative person. So really you're just hurting yourself, you're not helping anybody. And that's part of the energetic process as well, as learning when you're getting jealous, cleanse and clear all that negative energy from yourself before you go at people. And you know, I talk about it, but some people just aren't aware of it. And so that's where you got to be more aware and on a higher defense. Hi, Warrior for Truth. Yeah, I wanted to finish my rant before I said hi and got distracted. Sorry. I see you there. Did you want a reading at all? I know I'm trying to prefer donations before a really big reading now, because I really got to start being mindful of how much my energy is worth and what I really do, because I do a full energetic thing when I'm doing readings and talking about things too. I cleanse and clear my area while I'm talking, so I guess in a way you all get a free clearing and cleansing while you're in chat anyway. So that's kind of a bonus. And right now I'm vibing with such high protection, so the energies are super high out there. If you wanted any insight, I saw you struggling trying to get readings for others for certain things, and I'm just curious if you wanted any in-depth info on anything. But I can definitely read into you. You're definitely connect in ancient like I am. I just feel bad when people have to pay too much for their stuff. I really prefer like a good donation for my stuff, but some people just can't afford it, and I just want to be able to help everybody. And I'm extremely confident, and I can read the energy, and I know it's coming from a positive source. And I know I got 4 archangels in my area right now. It's direct all this masculine energy, and all on that one side is all angelic beings. And Metatron, probably because of. Oh, that's okay. I can do your reading now then. That's later is fine. Just as long as I get a little something, because I really go deep, dark, not dark, but I said that wrong. But I dig in deep and get them answers for people. I know that reading was awful last night. She wasn't, see, and that's, I don't want to pinpoint certain people out, but sometimes I have to call a spade a spade. I mean, that's bullshit. She wasn't channeling absolutely no beans whatsoever. Let me go direct. This is what I need to get to. This is what pisses me off. Is people manipulating people in chat. It's fucking shit. People manipulating people for money that shouldn't deserve to get paid. People that manipulate shit that lie through their teeth. It's getting ridiculous. And I felt bad for your reading. And yeah. I'm probably connecting to someone that really upset. I'm connected to a lot of things, so I just wanted you to know that. Well, I could hook up PayPal if I need to, but yeah. Woo! I was connected to some really pissed off energy there. Probably my higher self pissed. Yep. My higher self was mad as F about that crap yesterday. It was BS. She had no right getting money for any of those readings. She wasn't channeling anything. Because let me explain. A true tarot reader will connect to guides from other people. I connect directly to your help. I don't violate and telepathically read your mind. I don't violate your I don't violate your bubble. I don't violate any part of you at all. I just want to clarify because so many people are on that, and I dropped my card. I gotta chase these cards down now because they just flung everywhere. But maybe that's part of the reading. I'll leave that out. No, I'm not a Karen, but thanks for your comment. No, I just get tired of people that read charging outrageous money for crap they can't even do and make up shit on people. I mean, honestly, all that money should go directly to Rob. I hope that chick didn't get any of it because she was rude, talking crap. She don't know what she's talking about. She's just reading. I mean, you can be the best researcher ever, but if you're an energetic reader and you're reading tarot cards through energy, you are not. That's completely different than reading info from a book. I'm sorry, but when you have divine connections, you're divinely protected, you have proper assistance, you don't need to do that. Well, yeah, because instantly when I went into chat, my heart hurt. Her heart chakra was shut down. She was shut down. She had no. They were telling me she had no energetic connection whatsoever. She's not even aware of her energetic being. She's not aware of herself at all. Which is sad. I think actually I was more upset at the fact that she didn't understand that she was infiltrated. She was infiltrated by something not very good. I just like to clarify because when you do a reading, your reading is, let me say, it goes directly through your guides. It goes directly through your protection. You don't violate someone and go past their protection. So when I was in chat, I was protecting majority in chat that I could, but I still had to allow free will and you guys figure it out with your own discernment. That because I can't go over your free will unless it's divine intervention. But I can still say what I can. But you know, it is what it is, and I tried to get like little hints in chat that she wasn't reading anything. And the half the stuff she said about Galactic was a bunch of BS too. She's got no idea what she was talking about. Oh, and I can tell some people that actually donated were actually specifically targeting her to come up with a proper answer. And see, that's another thing too, is if people know you're not legit, you'll get targeted as well. So you're kind of just hurting yourself by faking it. It's not really legit. So is there a specific question, anything you wanted to know, Warrior? Because I could read a lot of you in chat, because my guides, archangels specifically, work through you and connect to me. So you get a proper answer, the best the angels know how to help you with. I know she was clueless, and I'm not trying to be negative, but I'm actually saying it in a positive way. See, that's where a lot of people don't understand. You gotta tell people the dang truth sometimes. The truth is positive. As negative as it comes off, it is positive. Yep. So that's why I'm just saying what I'm saying. Oh, you were testing her too? Yeah, because I got frustrated. She's coming up with outlandish stuff. You're definitely a guardian, and I was trying to say in the description, I was trying to talk to you. I was reading you while she was talking crap, and literally they were connecting to me and telling me a lot about you. You're an ancient race. Yes, you're similar connections that I do as a guardian race, and that's why you feel targeted because it's come, and not to try to make light of it, but it comes with a job description. That's why I'm targeted, because I'm actually connected to some things, and some things I will not mention too much in the middle of a live either, as because some things you just shouldn't talk about. You're definitely highly protected, though. You are. Majority of us that do work like that, sometimes it just takes a while to reconnect. You just got to reconnect to your higher self and reconnect those boundaries, reconnect those ties, because even I had to. I even lost connection a little bit with some of the avians I was protecting because I wasn't being mindful of my surroundings. And when you're not mindful of what's going on, oh, definitely. You're doing very well, Warrior. We go through all sorts of stages and phases. I just want to get a good reading for you really well. Make up for all the poop readings you've gotten down the road that didn't quite work. And I'm learning I gotta set up PayPal too, even though I'm not fond of it, but I'll just make sure to take the money off of it right away and just put it onto my transfer it to a card right away. And then remove my card. See, I gotta play the game real funny. Aha! You're gonna like this card. There we go. First card up after that question. There you go. Your system is lit up. And we are divinely protected and divine intervention a lot, and the fact that you're I went through the transformation, so have you. So yeah, so if you really want to donate what you can, I don't expect a lot, but just something for, because I do a lot, and these dragons are like special ed. I'm talking about the babies, not the big guys. The babies are silly. I work with the little ones, youngsters. In a sense, I'm training them. I became like a sanctuary for the youngsters, and I train them. Wait, what the heck card is this? See, I wish these cards were like labeled. Oh, Ten of Fire. I went right past it. I know. It's Ten of Fire. Doing, self-mastery, mastery, evolution, enlightenment, light work, light being, discipline. Mastery of both craft and self. Take command of yourself and life. Take responsibility for your actions. Do not be a slave to outside forces. Order, structure, simplicity. Be disciplined, dedicated. Stop making excuses. You can do anything you set your mind to it, act upon. There you go. See? It's telling you. You can do anything. Don't make excuses. Discipline. Dedicated. And I think I'm going to start doing like chakra classes because it seems to be a big deal lately and starting to come into play. See, no, let's see. 2004, Jesus, it's been that long? I've been doing, since 2020, I've been doing very hard chakra work just like this. And I'm still working on it. And right now is the crucial part of getting this all caught up because we're going to be going into higher upgrades. And literally my heart chakra is already at the third stage. That's why my energy is so intense. I'm going through a third stage right now. First it's green, pink, and then gold. Then your heart chakra goes up to a gold light. And then you could bring in the golden Christ consciousness directly through your whole body. But see, and you feel the targeting more and more because you're empathic as well. And that makes you sense and feel so much energies. Sometimes you might even be feeling other people that are getting attacked and it's not you. That's what I had to learn. Because the more I unlocked and worked with my own energies and got higher and higher, the more sensitive I became to everything. And the key is don't let fear overwhelm you. Don't be afraid of it. Just know it's to help you and protect you. And everything you go through is a crucial development in strengthening your physical vessel to handle your energetic vessel coming into more connection. So think of it this way. You have a etheric plasma being etherical form. It's like a plasma, and when you connect to that higher plasma, that higher being of yourself, it will start fusing and integrating into your physical form. That's why I have energy through my hands, and why I can hold a dragon in my hand is because of that etherical connection. And actually, some of the dragons that connect through me down here like a bridge is literally because they are around my etherical form. Because I can feel when they sit on me, and they're sitting on my. I can even feel because I have a the seraphim unicorn. I have like a unicorn shape, an actual unicorn form, and I can feel when Abby the Bigfoot was sitting on my back trying to ride me. She's trying to ride the unicorns. And then she sat on my back and I could feel her back there. And I'm like, that's not really fun for me physically because I can feel that. Because I'm so connected to my stuff out there that I could feel what she was doing. So a lot of your connections might be like that as well. Because some of us are just more open and understand it better and can sense it. So I'm trying to share through my personal experience, as wild as it sounds, because some people just might not understand it. That's why I'm very, very tuned into different perspectives. And Tennessee, if he's still watching, probably verifies, can probably connect with Matt could probably connect to Abby and verify that, yep, that was Abby. Yep. And I can sense when the dragons are the big, really, really big ones are like covering my form for protection as well. Because at night when I sleep, I can feel them sleep on me to protect me. Oh, are you saying you're in garage now, or is that happened when I was standing in the garage? She was doing that. I'm trying to find the specific card. I can just read from it, but and that's because I'm actually talking about it. Different perspective. That's what this card is. Look at the meaning of that card. There's might be special meaning in the card for you as well, warrior. And actually, that might even be what your etherical form is as well too. Not necessarily the darkness, probably, but that's probably you not seeing it yet. Is why it's dark, but you're of light. But you haven't come to see it yet. See, that's what a lot of people don't understand too. You can have people tell you. You can have people tell you who you are all day, but if it don't resonate, it ain't you. That's what I get frustrated with too. Is some people just sit there and try to tell you things, but you're meant to unlock it yourself. Perception, understanding, worldview, opinion of self, clarity, understanding. See, I'm reading. I literally just read the card that I'm reading before I read it. Understand that your senses tell you knowledge and understanding are limited. Change perception cannot be unchanged. Emotions and beliefs can cloud perception. Take the high ground. Seek a new perspective. Challenge your perception. Those who influence our perspective have all the facts. Represent yourself honestly. Watch for false perception. There you go. And that's what I was going on about the whole time. You have to really learn to feel into your being. You have to feel into your etherical form. You have to feel into your higher connections. Feel into everything. Everything is connected to emotions. Through emotions, there's power. That's why you need it balanced. That's why balancing emotions and balancing everything is a key part in your power, because your strength is through those emotions. And that's how you see more of yourself as well. Connect into those emotions and cleanse and clear through them to unlock more of your potential. And this might even be a glimpse into your form as well. But I won't directly tell you exactly. You gotta still figure it out. That's why I appreciate people telling me, giving me perspectives. Because see, I knew I'm a higher guardian. I know I do a lot of protective stuff for other beings, including where I'm at. I'm always a protector. Sometimes I'd like to see into how high of a level, because I know, but I guess it's just nice for clarity for other people. I honestly go into chat for readings to get clarity so other people understand what I do. Even though it's not everything, it's just a glimpse. That's why I like readings. Actually, is more for everybody else, because a lot of it I've already know. But it's nice to get different perspectives too. That's what I do it for too. Is a multitude of, different perspectives. All right, we have 6 of water. Kindness, concern, sympathy, compassion, understanding, forgiveness, love. The ideal of kindness and compassion. See all that is good and pure in humanity. Strive to be better, embrace healthy boundaries, accept that you will falter, overcome obstacles with gentle determination. Do not meet aggression with aggression. Be kind and walk away. I think that was a reminder for me too. Yeah, I know. As Sal always tells me, don't singe nose hairs, don't light them on fire. Hey, now I know. I gotta keep my emotions in check because they're very, very strong, and your emotions can actually hurt people as well when you're on a higher frequency than them. And see, it shouldn't hurt people, but it does because you're strong. You're able to embrace your energy better than some is all. And because we've done the hard inner work, and that's what it is. Hard inner work is what you need. Hard inner work is what releases a lot. Hard inner work is what gets you where you need to be and unlock. And I should do like a chakra system class as well. I know that Matthew Moore had. I always mispronounce his last name. I'm sorry. I know. I gotta walk away more too. I get too upset with it, and I gotta let it go. And I just want to explain though to other people to help them understand the perspectives and different perspectives, and understand there's serious permission you need to do when you do that. When someone is asking you for a reading, sometimes they're actually not allowed to read you, and they'll give you a bum reading because they're cut off, because they're not centered themselves. And that there's a lot to energy that people just misunderstand, don't grasp the concept, or don't even try. And the fact that we're trying hard to get a good understanding of what's going on, just makes it harder on other people. That's why I decided to go live to talk about energy today, because there's too many that misconceptions that when you connect to someone else's energy, you're not only unlocking some of their stuff, sometimes you're picking up what they have in their surroundings as well. So as I'm talking to you, I'm cleansing and clearing your area. The more cards I read and more energy and more in depth into your energy I get, the more I clear it out as well. And that's what most readers don't realize what they're doing. They're opening portals, they're opening connections to everyone's shit. So technically, you have to be a very powerful card reader to do what some do. And if you're not energetically there, you'll be cut off and hurt yourself. Because I do this I know the consequences already before I start. I know what's on the other side most of the time. I know, no sugarcoating it. Because I'm like, that goes with people with their magic problems. They need to realize that if you're messing with a higher dimensional being, or if you're messing with a straight up angelic connections and doing serious healing work, they're divinely protected. You're going to get your magic binded or worse. There's some that have lost their humanity already. You just lose lose the very essence of what it is your soul came to do. And I feel like there's a big disconnection happening too, with like a split. Yeah, a split. The lower dense energies that can no longer pass through will go through like a higher dimensional cleansing, really hardcore. And some of us may not, and some of us still might not make it, because it's going to be on a high level energy scale of serious intensity. Not trying to scare nobody either, but I'm just being direct and to the point. People need to start working on their crap, because serious crap is coming. you really got to be more aware. And that's why I'm doing all this help for you right now as well, because I know you're going through a lot. Because I've gone through a lot as well and still going through it. Justice. Angel Regule. Fair and just decisions. Do what you know is right. Stand up for your belief. There you go. Stand up for your belief. And I love Rob's chat, and if anybody tattletales on me, I don't care, because he needs to understand the consequences of his chat too. He brings a higher game, and he's bringing higher dimensional beings in. He's having higher dimensional things watch. That's why he's got glitches in his chat. He just has to be more aware that his show is serious and he needs more protection, even though some of us in chat do protect his channel to an extent, but I just, he's got to be more aware of his own surroundings as well. I think a lot of us do. This card comes to you because you're trying to make a decision. The angels guide you to wise, careful, considered decisions. With fairness, extend toward everyone involved, including yourself. If you can't be objective in this matter, seek out someone who can as an arbitrator, a middle person. Like a buffer. This card also means that a decision will be made in your favor. If you're currently in a legal dispute, it will turn out positively for you. Furthermore, it is important throughout legal documents, contracts before signing them. Doing what's right. Take responsibility for your actions, resisting injustice, standing up for your beliefs, using or accepting an apology. Well, that's a lot. Legal documents of contracts could even mean spiritual contracts as well. Not necessarily physical. So you have some, you have some new contracts coming in. Ooh, yep. And see, that's what I'll see. A lot of us that resonate a guardian role ship, a guardian standpoint, that a lot of us work with really higher connections. So don't sell yourself short. You're very important. A lot of us are more important than we think we are. Ace of Water. Falling in love or resurgence of a relationship, a new home, spiritual growth, enhanced intuition. Oh, legal things coming up. Oh, well, there you go. It's going to be in your favor. But be very mindful and think well into it, though. Wonderful new person is coming into your life, involving a budding romantic relationship or renewed romance within your current relationship, or just a newer relationship coming forward. Positive emotions such as joy, pleasure, and happiness are likely. You may find yourself falling in love, or it could mean a lot of things, actually. And your psychic abilities, especially clairsentience, intuitive feelings, take flight. Spiritual growth accompanies a rich emotional experiences you have right now. A true friendship, soulmates, compassion and kindness, a new home. Oh yeah, so it's not necessarily meaning like a relationship, but like friends as well, and soulmates, and that's kind of where a lot of us are doing right now, is finding our soulmates. Well, a soulmate's like oh, show you the card better. Soulmates like kind of like soul family as well. Everyone seems to be coming close to their soul families more frequently the more we come together. All right. You got the best card. Look at this. Everyone likes this card. You got the world card. Job well done. Contentment and gratitude. A path toward enlightenment. Archangel Michael. Here we go. The angels sent you this card because you're happily completed something of great importance. They're congratulating you on a job well done. You are now ready to move on to something new. Enjoy the feelings of wholeness and completion. Give yourself a pat on the back for your amazing accomplishments. You've grown spiritually and have evolved into a whole new level of understanding of the universe. You're experiencing significant enlightenment and have expanded your consciousness and how to obtain joy and contentment. You feel a sense of gratitude. A move to the next level. Complete clarity, cosmic awareness, recognition for the use of your talents, and freedom. Ooh, I felt a little clearing of the something there. Oh, then this is beautiful. Queen of Earth. That's a lovely card. Make time for those around you. Take a sensible approach. Deal with challenges with a kind, understanding manner. Ooh, that's cool. I'm still learning about the whole um what is it, astrology stuff. Some of it I think, because to me I use it with discernment. Hi, Louis. I try to use the whole astrology stuff with discernment because all of it is within and everyone wants to go out there. And from my understanding, we reflect what's within us. What we see is a reflection of what's within us. So if you see something in a planet, that's actually something that resides in us because it, just connects with the chakra, whole chakra system, as how y'all they always see the round orbs and you always see the roundness. And so I just think that's where the round part comes from. Yeah. The sphere part is that's how it is within us. Everything is like in a sphere. And when you see let's see how to explain it. When you see orbs, like when I see a ton of orbs and I record all these orbs, those are a reflection of what's going on within me because they were working on me energetically and all them orbs were assisting and helping me. That's how much energetic help I had for a really bad thing, a real bad issue I went through. So I just wanted to bring that out. I think more of it's reflective of outside what's already within us. We can't actually travel there physically, but within we can. So you can visit those places within yourself. But it's like a whole unlocking process, though. It's a big thing to do. I just have a different perspective of it. So maybe you can eventually, like, physically outward, but because I've learned that when I go up a level in dimensions, I have to clear my space. And you hear the word space. So space may not necessarily actually be out past Earth, but it might be within you. Because you have to add positive things to your own space. So negative things can't intrude. And that's how you block off intrusions and block off negative things, is by cleansing and removing it and then adding new back in. So that's kind of why I started thinking more inward than outward. Eh. Okay, the Queen of Earth. Remember the joy time with other people. You have much to give, whether to family, friends, or less fortunate. Handle any challenges with understanding and warmth, but also with confidence and resourcefulness. Someone who cares about others and quick to lend a hand. A person who's warm, creative, intelligent, able to solve problems, down to earth, and enjoys beautiful things. Yep. That's a lot of us. I noticed more coming together too. A lot of us are like that. And the more of us should be nice to people. But at the same time, there's a fine line there. It's balance. It's all balance. Because at some point, yeah, you have to be nice and honest and great with other people. But at the same time, that doesn't mean bend over backwards and overdo it. You got to learn to balance it out. If someone is like negatively doing too much in an area that's not acceptable, you need to know when to cut them off. Like when I'm a mod in another channel, I like to be too nice and la la la, but then the chat will suffer and other people will have problems, and other people in chats need to understand that to do a mod job is really hard because you really have to distinguish what's really appropriate and what's not, and not everyone's going to agree with you. And so if you're a mod in a chat, the person making you a mod has to be sincere and legit letting you do your job. So yeah, don't take crap. You can still be nice and warm and forgive others for their stuff, but just don't take their crap. If they're seriously being a rude and overtaking it, that's the best time to put your foot down and say, nope, sorry, you got to respect everybody in chat, and you can't have the platform. You're not the person being interviewed. You know, everyone needs to respect other people and give them space to text. Because I get carried away myself. I know. I want to talk. I like to share my experiences with everybody because I love to try to help everybody in chat. So that's why I did this live as well, to try to help other people understand energy in a different perspective and try to get a little touch base on certain things here and there just to get a better understanding, because everyone in the end just wants to share and be a part of something. No one person wants to be left out, you know. But if you can't work well with others and expect other people's opinions, then vamoose, toodaloo, get out of here. Hey, you gotta be respectful of other people, man. And I think people that do that are just insecure of themselves, man. I forgive them still and let it go, but I still won't tolerate it though. I mean, you can forgive people for their actions, and you can forgive them for their lack of knowledge of understanding of the situation, but you still got to put your foot down. No, you're more tolerant. Oh, trust me, I used to be way tolerant, and I get to the point where I just said, nope, out of my energy, quit messing with my crap. Because there's people that do hidden things in chat too, and I'm just sensitive to it and know what, when someone else, you'll see me in chat do things like emojis, blocking stuff. I know when people energetically are screwing with other people. I don't take that crap. But yet at the same time, you know, I can't explain it on a level that people would understand. So I just kind of figure my own way to protect myself from it. Sometimes the best defense is a good offense for yourself, and then you don't have to worry about everybody else. Sometimes you just got to worry about yourself in that situation. Oh, definitely. Forgiveness is key. Yeah, I just pick those cards up with my toes. You're not touching them. They're blasting. And I've learned to not question my cards, man, because I tune in pretty far and get good in depth of what you're going through, your inner soul, what the inner connections are going through. Oh, and did I say hi? Well, I haven't seen him in... Lewis. Hi, Lewis, if you're still there. Hi, hi, hi. I'm just about done with her reading. I just want to get a good stance and help her out and give her a good acknowledgement. And just too many people get left out in chat sometimes with readings and robbed of their readings. So I just want to be, helpful when I can when I'm live. Everyone tunes in differently, but if you're not tuning directly into that energy flow and keeping your area clear and keep your protection tight, you're not going to get a good reading for anybody. And then it just lets people down. All right. Awaken creativity. Archangel Gabriel and Orion. Here comes Gabriel sneaking in again. You are not meant to look, sound, act, or be like anyone else. You're meant to be you, passionate, excited, joyful, vibrant, divine, creative source, essence, God, energy, and light. I was just talking about this. they're adding a more claritative focus on it. I guess more detailed. Physical, to live your unique story in life, to perceive all of creation through the lens of love through your perspective. Your angels assist you in letting go of feeling the need to conform, to fit, dull your light. Embrace your authentic truth. Your infinite creative potential to vibe lively, to radiantly shine, to passionately love, to joyful thrive, to walk your unique path and make a difference. You are the new architect for humanity emerging. You are the awakened being. You are an way shower because your infinite divine creativity. Let go of judgment and allow yourself awaken creativity, your authentic truth, your authentic nature, your full spirit, divine presence to shine through. This is your life, not anyone else's. You are here to live it well. Don't aim too high or low, for you're meant to thrive, shine, and fly. You are supported, guided, and encouraged. Oh, hold on. I said don't aim too high or low. But sometimes the best is higher. Aim higher, but I guess they just don't want you to overdo it. Still keep within your means, but yet try higher every day. You're able to make a difference in every moment by simply shining the light you are, living the truth you are meant to live. You are a divine spiritual being, awakened consciousness, illuminating perspective. Now it's your time to fully shine and thrive in physical form. You have to be yourself, or you would be committing fraud, yes. Honor how far you've come. Don't ever forget this. This is important, actually. I forget this sometimes too. You got to remember how much you've gone through and how much your experiences can help someone else. And everyone will have different experiences, but at the same time sharing, sometimes that one random person will go, "Oh, that," they'll suddenly light bulb goes on and connect dots, and then you just realize you just helped someone. That's awesome. I love doing that. As crazy as my connections get. Take a moment to honor your path leading up to this point. Honor the lessons you have learned, the wisdom you've gained, the readiness within you. Continue onward. Honor how far you've come as you prepare to turn the page that has been again and again and again, stepping into uncharted territory and entirely new possibilities. Your future is empowered by your willingness of your to live your life with your heart open and follow guidance of your heart. You have what it takes to complete your soul work one day and one moment at a time. Do not get caught up in the details of how to create the big picture or the overwhelming list of things you have to do, but rather continue to choose love and joy at the moment. You are here to make a difference one small step at a time, one moment at a time. Allow the energy of your higher self to align in your being now, to renew, re-inspire you to continue. Continue further on your journey through life at the accelerated pace. More fully embody the light of your higher self, authentic spirit, like you've never had before. Woot! There you go. Raise them vibes, man. Raise them vibrations. And that brings me the accelerated rate. See, this is where things are getting bumpy, and it seems like chaos. Because the more negative and crazy the energy gets, the higher in frequency we also get. So you may think you're in a crap shoot or you're having a crappy day. Reality, you're going through a transformation. That's why it's so bumpy. Because they're going to bring in heavy energy. That energy is just going to keep on coming, and we're being what I call fast tracking. Fast track. That's what it's called, where you're upgraded. It's like an instant continuous upgrade every day. It's like you're constantly raising your vibes higher and higher and higher to get over that bar of negative. And that's where so many people want to sit in there, but you're supposed to get past that. I can't snap. That's what it's trying to do. You got to get past that. See, what else do we need? Ooh! I haven't pulled from this card deck yet. What, the unicorn's vibing too? They want to say something? Oh, okay. Ooh, Sacred Soul. Yeah, oh, we got unicorns in the mix. Now I'm gonna read off my very favorite card here too. This is that'll be a collective. So I'll finish your reading here with this one. Unless you want more depth with more detail, but I think I'm really going hard into it because now I've been doing this for a long time. Now it's 2 hours. I do really long, extensive readings, and I feel donations are acceptable, and I should be charging more, but that's why I finally had to say, in order for a personal reading, you really have to have a donation, though, even if it's like $5. That's still better than someone charging $100 that don't know what they're doing. And when you start unlocking your own energy and unlocking those connections, you'll realize it too, and you'll start sensing it. And that's where the discernment comes in on a higher basis, like a higher level of discernment, is really reading into those energies and discerning whether or not the tarot card readers are even reading anything at all. But then you're to the point where you might as well read your own. I mean, you could intuitively just do yourself as well. I know I know I really need donations because it's hard energy work I do, and I go in it knowing full well the connections. You bring in everyone else's garbage with you. Yeah, there's always two ways. And while I'm reading, I'm opening portals too. That's what people don't understand. You're subconsciously opening gateways. And if you're not familiar with that stuff, you really shouldn't be doing card reading, period. It actually takes a real high level of protection and skill. And I'm not trying to give anyone bad rap. I'm just, that's my perspective, and that's how I keep my area protected. It's not as fun. I know, right? Woo! All right. Oh, I was supposed to. Okay, everybody's supposed to know that one today. This is a collective, but it's directed at you as well. Well, I'll read that one first. See, I'm slipping into a collective reading and majority. And I'll do collective readings, but most majority I stick with the person because I don't like to mix up. But sometimes someone needs a device in the middle. All right, this is cute. Wisdom. And that's what I'm trying to share is my wisdom through my own experience, through my higher self. That's what I'm trying to share is wisdom from ancient information. All right. The call of the owl invokes the great question. What is the key to wisdom? Who are you? As you meditate in that sound traversing the path in the darkness of night, which way lit only by the moon, suddenly a great form swoops before you, the gust of wind with a mighty force. You jump back and realize it's the fabled unicorn owl. Fly along the wings of the unicorn owl and see through her eyes. In the darkness, she sees all, and 360 degrees in a circle, there is no limitation. Allow your gaze to span and scan your horizon to search of wisdom. What do you see? Breathe deeply and expand your knowledge. I am in the embodiment of wisdom. I know who I am. Mirror work is important like this. Take some time to gaze in the mirror as you echo the call of the unicorn owl. And ask yourself, who? Look deep into your own eyes, searching for answers. You are wiser and stronger than you know. And then we have this one. Oh, they're playing with my cards. I'm trying to hold it still. Calm down, guys. They're really excited. They want to share this one with you a lot. This is the peacock unicorn. It's reminding you of all the beauty within and out. What a beautiful plumage, feathers of color and whimsy. They are pretty birds, aren't they? But the peacock parading in all its beauty is magical. Look closer and you see the peacock unicorn. Beauty is everywhere in the things not seen easy on the eyes, but also miracle of color, light, and vibration. Enjoy the beauty all around you as the peacock unicorn draws near. Sit for a moment in a meditation and think, and the peacock unicorn appears and it enfolds you in her colorful feathers and grace. She hands you a mirror to gaze upon your own face. What do you see? And you think to yourself, I'm beautiful in every single way. Take extra time today as you prepare for the day. Comb your hair just right, dress to impress. Adore yourself with beauty and allow the vibration to make way forth into the world. You are gorgeous. Ooh, they're acknowledging you probably have feathers. Your higher forms got feathers. See, you probably have some angelics in there. You're probably an angelic guardian as well of some type. I've noticed a lot of us are hybrids. Oh, you have a peacock feather next to your desk too? Aww. They're spying on you. They're keeping an eye on you too. Not a snowman mystery. Ooh. See? That's what I was getting at too. Someone can tell you all day long what they think you are, but if you don't resonate with it, it ain't who you are. Only you know, and you alone. Alright, mystery, not a snowman. As the snow falls and around you along your trek, and through the cold you spy the corner of your eye a small child shaping a form in the snow. What a beautiful practice, make a snowman. It brings back childhood memories, and fond recollection of your memory whisks you away to a simpler time. But what is this? The snowman is no ordinary snowman. The scene transforms before you as a massive entity shows its form. It's an elusive child of mystery, elven craftsmanship, the snow unicorn. The snow unicorn invites you to ride a magical slide all the way down the magic mountain. Give way to the heart of the earth. Along your journey, what mysteries do you find? Go deeper. Open your eyes to the wonders all around you. And you think to yourself, I open my heart to the great mystery of life. I am a deep hidden mystery just waiting to be formed. Create a snowman or sculpture. Use your hands and allow the mass of snow or clay to take shape before your eyes and bring you a mystery to life. Ooh, maybe you can channel in yourself and form your own mystery. Reveal yourself. It sounds like fun. Oh. I'm gonna do. Is that good for you? I can do one more. Oh, these are neat. I'll do these real quick. These are just simple affirmations. Oh, that's not just simple. She's a Lyran connection. Ooh, you got Lyran connections too. Look at that. There's no coincidence I drew that. And confident, ambitious leader. Step into the spotlight. There seems to be a Lyran connection really popping in with some people like Sal, Simo. There's quite a few that actually have like some type of Lyran or Lion Starbeing connection. Hey, just don't forget your soulmates or whoever that shows up could be in any form. Let's see, any more? Oh, maybe they don't want to give you any more. Maybe we're done. Are we done? Oh, done. Come on, one more. Okay. Ah, wish fulfilled, being spontaneous. Taking risks pays off. Destiny, fate. Oh, see? You can see? I just read what comes to me, but you hold the perspectives as well. If there's something else hidden in those cards telling you, you say so. Don't just take my word for it. I'm just the unlocker. Would you quit playing with them? Okay, the lines between fantasy and reality are blurred. Creative, thrilling, eerie. Lines between fantasy are really blurred. Ooh, that's an interesting hint, huh? Oh, right. So I did a lot of energy talking between all them readings. I hope everyone got something out of it. I'm gonna go ahead and pop off here. I hope, yeah. And again, when I'm on here again and you need another reading, just let me know. And I could even dig deeper too. There's a lot of things I can see. There's a lot of connections I can actually really get into. They'll hint all day. They'll hint all day about connections and who you're connected to and what soul connections you have and what. And see, I could read into the myself, but that was a personal journey I went on myself. They showed me because they actually activate through my phone, and sometimes you're directed to things on your phone you not necessarily know why, but there's a reason. You got higher helps helping you, bringing you to the right places you need to be. Because that's how I figured out. I ran into someone that said I had an aeon fragment, and I'm just like, what is an eon fragment? What are you talking about? And it turns out like it. And then I actually had a dream about how seraphim were created, and so I have a seraphim soul fragment. And but then I also have a unicorn and a water dragon, and that's just one aspect. Then I have multiple other aspects of myself as well. So, it gets really, and aspects I think is more of a term for like a way of using energy. And so I think some people just take things too literally when there's more in-depth detail to what's really going on. So you don't limit yourself to what people label things. You're meant to expand beyond that perspective. It's all about gaining knowledge, not sitting there labeling something and it not actually be right. And then you're stuck with that and you don't move forward. So, in a sense, you got to really alter perspectives on a variety of things. Like the human conditioning, it's a human conditioning system. My part was pulling out, getting rid of that human conditioning and evolve past it to the point where I can understand the dragons a certain way because they're not human. They're different. They're a totally different entity. They don't have I mean, that's another thing is there's so many different variations of entities hanging out. If you don't really want that in your space, clear it. Say I do not feel comfortable with you in my space. But at the same time, don't get carried away and think, oh, it's something purposely hurting you at first. Try to discern what's really going on and figure it out. Maybe ask for assistance, get higher help. Educate yourself. Don't just simply dismiss everything and don't look into it. That's how you block yourself as well. You gotta keep open perspective on everything. Because I've learned through learning about gods and goddesses and different higher beings and different celestial beings is they can be multiple different things that showed up on Earth more than once and just called something different every time because they evolve. They change. Not one thing is always going to be the same thing. So you want to sit there and call this person Isis, but what if that soul, that being, has evolved multiple times and become something different? So literally, this entire universe is hybrids, not necessarily created by other people either. It's their evolutionary form, their evolutionary being they choose to be is way more than what we think it is, and we take that all for granted. Oh, energy vampires, yeah. Well, I know, yeah. Don't worry about what other people say. Don't let it weigh you down. Oh, I know. I'll get frustrated sometimes, but then I let that go too. You got to learn to let a lot go because so many people are in the negative mind space. They can't get past their human thinking. They can't get past the way you're programmed to be. And there's so much that's just like a program. Everything is a program if you think about it. You got to get past that program and create your own. That's what we're supposed to do. That's what we are galaxy mods. Yeah, we are. I mean, we evolve and change form. We are shapeshifters. That's what I laugh at some of these people that talk about shapeshifters like they're a negative thing. And I'm like, dang, you are a shapeshifter. What the hell are you talking about, you big weirdos? I think they get their terms mixed up. And when they talk about shapeshifters, is the black magic. They're getting black magic screwed up to a natural process. They're getting it all mixed up and not being specific. Someone that can manipulate their form through and change it to an animal. I don't know. Is that black magic, or you got to change how you see things. You can't just be like, oh, that's negative. It's a shapeshifter. Man, please, we all are. I mean, even your physical appearance, even very slow, so you don't notice it, is going through multiple changes constantly. So people say they're not a shapeshifter. It's just weird. Yeah, maybe not directly like into an animal from human, that may be a little odd. Hey, you never know. Is that black magic, or is it just someone with magic? Is it used in a bad way? Is it used for negative purposes? Then yeah, it would be black magic, but how can you be for certain? I just want to keep that out there, Keep your perspectives a little more mindful. You're the neighborhood grandma. Oh, that's awesome. I like to be a vibe raiser in chats all the time. And I know I may come off as grumpy or negative about something, but that's only because I've personally experienced it myself, and I'm not trying to be negative. Actually, see, that's where so many people get the misunderstanding of other people that are just trying to raise their vibrations and try to get them to think from a different perspective. You got to come at it from a higher level. You can't just sit there and be like in this negative low state. That's how you don't evolve and you don't grow. You gotta go in there and just do it. All right, thanks everyone for hopping in. I better get going. I got some dinner to make and some shopping to do. Hey, TP! Oh, don't talk about TP. Everybody will laugh hysterically. I think that's the one for the books to remember that goofy joke. And that made history. I tell you, that joke just went down in history forever to be something comically funny. Isn't it ironic, though, how something silly gets so goofy? I just had to throw something in there real funny at the end to think about. How little tiny things like that blow up out of proportion. And I think that's what a lot of things happen when someone's talking about their experiences. Someone will turn around and try to manipulate that information and regurgitate it as themselves. It's not going to come off as very authentic at all. And that I feel sorry for those people that feel like they justify other people's experiences as their own when they could be having even better individual experiences. Why would you want to copy other people's experiences when you can have your own? And that's just silly. That's just desperate measures. You want to have your own. And the only way to have your own positive experience is to unlock your stuff. Don't just sit there and be a certain way. You got to evolve into multiple perspectives. And sometimes I do get harsh in chat in other places, but that's because I'm trying to understand the perspective and it's coming off rough. Because I'm trying to understand a certain perspective that I can't. So I'm going to sit there and mention how I see it, just to compare notes and figure out how can I see it different. Sometimes I just don't resonate with what people talk about either. So, and there's going to be that too, but there's no reason to hate on people for it. Just remember, you are your own individual. You write a list. Oh, you came in late. I was talking about this. You write down. Yep. You write down everything you do not consent to on that paper. It's law. It's, I don't know, something about it. It's like if you channel your energy into that, it's like a contract you created for yourself. It's strong. It holds precedence. So go here's some homework for anybody listening or catching the live later. Homework. This seriously will help you, and I won't BS you. You write down specifically what you do not consent to. Oh, I better get off and check them out then. I'll check them out while I make my food. But fill this out. Do not consent. And fill it out. I do not consent to the manipulation of my vessel from any dimension, from any timeline, from any, get details in there. You got to have details. No gaps in there. No thing. No, nothing. And you fill that notebook out with everything you don't consent to. And I mean, be real. You be detailed. And then you put it in front of you and you say that with conviction, man. You put your energy into that and you put that out there and you say what you don't consent to, and boom, you will feel that energy lift. You can even ask for archangel assistance. Oh yeah, your angels are there, your guides are there to help you. You read that out and they will enforce it with you. And anything that is not in that agreement you create will be removed. Don't forget that. It'll be removed from your aura. You can clear yourself out doing that. I just wanted that as a last thing to do, so everyone remembers to do that. That's a good way to clear your space, a tool to use. That's versatile for everybody. All right. You guys have a good day. Thanks for tuning in. And I'll start doing things about like certain days, or maybe I should create a schedule for like certain readings and stuff. I'll start putting prices on things because I'm gonna have to charge at least a little bit. Trust me, it's gonna be way cheaper still than anybody out there, but I still need something. Thank you, Warrior for Truth, for hopping in. Tennessee, if you're still hanging out in the background, have a good one. Anybody else still chilling? You have a wonderful day, and don't forget, you are your own individual being. Take control of it. You are your own authority. Bye.